Hi guys, it's me. It is 3:13 in the afternoon, so I should not be at home, but put it like this. I didn't have a lesson this afternoon at school, and I have, like, those things that I need to do by next Friday. So I kind of feel, right, if I'm not going to be working at school, then I'm going to go home and work because I have more chance of working at home, because if I'm in the common room I'm just so distracted. So I'm going to start this video by saying, Rosie, I so know how you feel. I have never been this stressed in my whole life. Like, I thought GCSEs were stressful, and I am so stressed out. Okay, so this is my to-do list. Okay, I have to do my commentary for English, a practice question for English, 2 pieces of drama coursework. I have to do French listening practice. I have to do an essay for sociology. I have to complete this whole booklet for drama on my monologue. I have to learn the lines of my monologue. I have to plan a trip to Wales for me and some friends, because I'm going to Wales to meet up with Tom, Internetical Rehab, and me and some friends are going to kind of entwine it with a Let's Climb Mount Snowdon trip. So I need to sort out a train route, and I need to sort out a campsite. I then need to do mine and Johnny's collaboration video, which I've been putting off for about 3 months. I need to tidy my room. I need to buy some skinny jeans. And I need to sort out what is happening. Like, who am I going to summer in the city with? Where are we staying? How are we getting there? And I need to do this massive A3 presentation for English. That is shizloads of stuff, and I am freaking out so much. On the bright side with the whole monologue thing, it is a monologue from Equus which I picked, so I'm quite excited about that. It doesn't change the fact that it has to be learned and presented perfectly by the 6th of May, and it is, like, towards my final grade, so it has to be good. And, I forgot, I also have to learn the lines of my scripted ASPs, which is like my final AS exam, which is on May the something stupid like 5th, and luckily I'm only in 2 scenes and I've learnt one of them, but that's still another scene I have to learn, and I'm freaking out so badly. Like, I got home about half an hour ago. Oh, and another thing, Rosie, I also eat so much when I'm stressed. I've been, like, trying not to eat lunch because I know I'm just going to binge as soon as I get home. I've been eating fondant fancies. I've been eating ice creams. Like, I've had so many cornettos in the past week and choc ices, and I've been eating jelly, cream caramel, crisps. It's like, oh my god, this is so bad. I'm going to Greece next week. No one wants to go to Greece looking like a lump, but it looks like I'm gonna have to, because seriously, oh my god, I'm so stressed out. We got set this this A3 thingy in English third, and I just nearly broke down because it was like, I don't have enough to do. And the worst thing is that my sociology practice paper and my English practice paper all have to be in tomorrow, as well as another sociology question which takes half an hour, which means I have got 2.5 hours of practice questions to do tonight on top of French tutor. And right, here is the worst thing. Guys, you're not going to believe this. I need to compose myself so I don't start crying again. Basically, Zac Efron has got a new film out. Well, it's coming out on 10th of April, called 17 Again. And the premiere is in Leicester Square this afternoon at 5 o'clock. Because I didn't have lessons this afternoon, I could have got there by, like, 1. My mum would not let me cancel my French tutor. So, I could be meeting Zac Efron in less than 2 hours, and my mum wouldn't let me go. So I cried and I cried and I threw the biggest hissy fit you have ever seen in your life, and I didn't talk to my parents all weekend, or like all of this morning. I was absolutely freaking out, and I've been in a foul mood all day at school. Like, I've snapped at so many people, so I'm sorry, but you have no idea how upset I am. But I feel slightly better about it now, because I was on my way home from school getting the public bus, and I bumped into my friend Scott, who I actually hadn't spoken to since we finished school because he went to college. So I hadn't seen him in like 6 months. My cat's just joined. I don't know if you can... There's my cat. So, yeah, I bumped into Scott, so he was on my bus, so we talked for like half an hour, which was really nice. And I wouldn't have seen him if I was at the premiere, so part of me is thinking maybe it was like a sign, possibly. Not so much a sign, but I feel like I've learnt my lesson that perhaps stuff does happen, not for a reason, but for everything shitty that happens, you can kind of sometimes, not really, but in this occasion I could counteract it. And another thing I have in common with your video, Rosie, is that Natasha Richardson's death really, really upset me as well. Like you, I grew up with The Parent Trap. I think I first saw it when I was 6, because it came out in 97 if I remember correctly, and I saw it pretty much straight away, and I love it. I know every single line. I can't watch it without reciting the lines. It's like I have to do it. Me and my friend Chloe also know the handshake, and that I tried Peanut Butter and Oreos because of that film, and that film really does mean a lot to me because it was the first film I ever loved. And when I heard about Natasha Richardson's injury, I got really upset, not only because it's Natasha Richardson and I'm a huge fan of hers, but also because it was a skiing injury, and I adore skiing so much, and the thought that it did that to her, just I found it a bit weird. Like, I couldn't really get my head around it, but yeah, it was awful to hear that. And also Jade Goody, I know she wasn't everyone's favourite celebrity, but she lived in my town, so like for the past year or so we saw her around a lot, and my dad knows her, and that was bad. I've actually been having nightmares about people I know dying, which is weird. Like, it's all this stuff's obviously got to me more inside than it has outside, because I think on the outside I haven't had a chance to think about it because of this bloody list. But yeah, it's really sad. And yeah, I really need to go do work. You have no idea. But Sister's on. And I love Sister so much. I love Nickelodeon in general. I'm just a big kid. I need to do something to my hair. Look how frizzy my hair is. I keep getting rained on. It's that stupid British rain where it like spits a little bit. And then you get like this. But anyhow, I am going to do work now. Honest to absolute God, I'm going to do work now. Except I did just find I was about to start my drama, but then I realised that it's on my school account, which I can't access from here because the system to get to the school folders from home is not working. So that's one thing I can't do. So I'm going to have to just skip to English or sociology or something. Maybe I'll just watch Sister. But oh, I can't even tell you, I've never been this stressed in my life. Like, if I'd have known it was going to be this bad, I would have probably thought twice about staying at school, which is bad, but I'm so bogged down. Like, it's really getting to me. Like, I can't sleep at night, I'm eating too much. See, if I die, it is the fault of AS levels. Honestly, whoa, I'm all over the place. Okay, I'm actually going to go now because I could stay here all day just because I like procrastinating, especially when I have a list like that to do. So yeah, happy birthday Tom for today again, and also happy birthday Pete for Monday, it was Pete's birthday on Monday, and happy birthday other Pete whose birthday is on Saturday. So it's Pete and Tom. Happy birthday. I'm going to go now, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.